Alright. We're gonna make this kind of fast. Today we're looking at Hurricane Milton. Cat 5 intensity at the moment. We are looking at a track for Florida today. It is supposed to hit Florida within, by Wednesday afternoon, or no, Wednesday, like late Wednesday night, and then it's supposed to go all the way through. We are also looking at a few different things here. I forgot to load Hurricane Center, I'm sorry. We are looking at Milton at the moment. We have a storm surge up to 10 to 15 feet now. This is extremely not good. Should have one somewhere, but we are looking at a whole bunch of wind models right now, and it is showing so much wind for this hurricane. Hurricane wind speed is going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit confusing until tomorrow. Oh, there we go. I understand. So this is our storm surge, 10 to 15 feet, and then 2 to 4 feet, kind of from Palm Bay all the way up to Anesta Beach, and then from Anesta Beach 1 to 3 feet all the way up to South Center River. Give me just really. Give me just a second, guys. I have to. Oh. Give me just a second. This is Raider. I think. Never mind. I'll figure something out later. Give me just a second, guys. Hey, I'm gonna start a live stream for a hurricane that's supposed to hit your area. Okay, now I'm looking at chat. Okay. So yes, we are having a 10 to 15 square foot storm surge for the Tampa area all the way down to Carlton, which is 6 to 10 feet of storm surge. It's supposed to be pretty bad near Tampa. It's gonna be not. How does that make sense? It's not gonna be super bad by like the storm surge isn't gonna be super bad for Palm Bay at the moment, but everything can change pretty freaking fast for some reason. I have to change these layers. Yeah, a lot of the coast of Florida, the west coast area is gonna get over 9 feet, which is weird. Obviously, you can't really oh my god. you see this pressure right here? That is 1 millibar from the record right now. 1. The lowest record was 888. That is 809 or 89. That's, I've never seen pressure that low before. At least in a hurricane. But yeah, it's a bit low. We'll come back to that later. Oh, really? Okay. I was about to say there's no way it's 51 degrees. Yeah, so we actually have a few different spots. What chances? So its top wind speed is going to be 185 miles per hour. Actually, let me search this up. Hold on. What would be counted as a Cat 6 hurricane wind speed? No, wind speed. So if it ever got to 200 mile per hour winds, that would be counted as a Cat 6. Which it's not. It's probably not going to reach Cat 6 or 200 mile per hour winds. I really doubt it. The only thing that I'm actually worried about right now is probably the wind speed for Mexico. It's gonna kind of like clip it in a way that's actually gonna pretty much just miss it. Do not listen to these. Oh, my lip is bleeding. Do not listen to these wind models. They are crappy. What was it? 4. No, it wasn't this one. It said 4. It's pretty low. Yeah, don't even listen to these pressures either. For some reason, it's been a bit janky. Okay. I know nobody's watching right now, but it doesn't really matter. Just if I get this information out. So it should be a Cat 4 by the time it oh frick. There's blood everywhere now. Don't worry about me, guys. I'm fine. I just oh gosh. Oh man, okay. No, for some reason this is a lot worse than usual. Yeah. So for some reason now it's showing that the pressure is gonna be super low whenever it's supposed to be a Cat 3. It does not make any sense. it really doesn't. I can taste it now. Ugh. This will actually have a pretty big temperature change as well. Like you can see here that it's actually gonna change. So if we go back, you can see the temperatures are super hot, but as this thing moves through, it like takes all those hot temperatures away and drops it down to 70s. I think as it moves through Florida, it'll still be hot, but obviously we're not worried about that right now. Hello, if y'all have any questions about this hurricane, please type it in chat. Yeah, this is gonna be its satellite imagery. Let me go back to satellite imagery on Zoom. Yeah, it's very interesting. Looks very interesting at the moment. Ooh, man. Yeah, this thing does not seem to be anywhere near its like stopping. So, like, if it doesn't necessarily... Hold on. There's 2 tabs I have. Okay, there we go. Like, if this thing stays Cat 5 until it hits Florida, that's not going to be good, obviously. If you have any questions, please type it in chat. Yeah, so right now it's a Cat 5. Its top winds will be 185 miles per hour. Yeah, 185. The crazy thing about this one is that these models look much different than what they were supposed to. I was looking at a lot more other things, but this model is showing that's supposed to hit Louisiana. That's definitely wrong. But yeah, this is kind of what we're looking at right now. That does not seem to want to stop. Like, it's intensifying so much still. Any questions by chance? Anyways, it does seem to be moving toward Florida. It's actually moving super fast right now. It's supposed to already be at Florida during late Wednesday to early Thursday morning. Early Thursday morning, it'll actually be on the east side of the coast, or Florida. Now, since this hurricane is Cat 5, it's gonna move extremely fast. So, yeah. And it seems to already be moving pretty decent. We're gonna close this tab out. Ooh, man, there's so many models. I think it's still very interesting that is that low. Like, I don't think I've ever seen pressures that low before. At least in person, I've never seen them that low. And it's not even at max intent. I'm sorry, guys, my lips are starting to get super dry. There's blood all over them. I had my lip started to kind of break, and now it's... Anyways, yeah, so it's supposed to be Cat 4 on landfall, and then it's supposed to be Cat 2 on exit of Florida, and it's actually supposed to go out. There's a small chance it'll actually reform, but it's extremely low chance. We also have a formation over here that completely turned toward Mexico. But this is the second Cat 5 that we have. I'm so sorry, guys. My lips are starting to get so dry. This is the second Cat 5 that we've had this year. This is probably one of the stronger ones. We could look at some history real fast, really quick. Let me go to... Okay, let me see these wind speeds real fast. Yeah, so this one is stronger than Cat 5, Hurricane Royal, for sure. The pressures are way lower than or than Beryl, which is actually kind of surprising. But yeah, let's go back to live satellite. So live satellite is 100% showing that this thing is still it's still intensifying, and it's hitting the coast of Mexico right now. The wind speeds are apparently not very high, which is kind of weird, but yeah, this radar is way off. Should have shown a lot more than just that. That's weird. I don't think radar would... Oh, no. I can't really count this as radar. It doesn't work that well. So, I feel like it's intensifying so fast that it's literally starting to kind of, like close its eye because it's spinning so fast. Like, the eye is completely gone now. Like, it used to be, like, there. Like, it used to really stand out. And now it's just gone. Like, there's barely an indentation anymore. Like, there's probably, like, a 2% chance it'll actually turn so north it'll hit, like, Louisiana or, like, any of that specific area. Like, I doubt it's gonna hit anything here. but there's a high chance it'll hit somewhere here. There's like a 90% chance of it hitting here. That other 10% is like up here or like down here, and then the 2% is like up here somewhere. But there's actually a small chance that the storm might actually shift a bit more south than the models were showing previously. They seem to be moving more south. Like the eye is supposed to be more like in Brandontown, I think, or just a little bit south of Tampa, but not by much. At least I haven't heard that's supposed to do that. But even whenever it does hit Florida, it's still gonna be a Cat 4. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, still gonna be a Cat 4 whenever it hits Florida. Yeah, this entire coast is... So my brother actually lives in Florida, and that's kind of why I'm making this video in the first place. I'm not going to tell you where, but he does live in this general area. We also have a second development right here, and this is also kind of concerning, but we're not going to worry about this. We are mainly just worried about this right now. It has actually been a Cat 5 since yesterday, apparently. And it literally started 2 days ago as a tropical storm. Oh wait, no, sorry, 3 days ago as a tropical storm. Look how small it is. And then you literally go just a little bit, and then it's already a Cat 1. And then you go a little bit more, it's already a Cat 5. It literally does not make any sense. This thing intensified to a Cat 5 instantly. I've never seen a hurricane intensify this fast. Like, this is probably the first. You can also see that there's a bit of wind shear, apparently north of this hurricane, which is not really helping it, but at the same time it kind of is. I could reopen this real fast. We gotta look at shear. Deep shear. Yeah, the shear is ripping the north side of it apart. And then there's not much shear. It's the shear is helping. Like, it's actually bending the wind shear. Including, apparently there's a low pressure system right here too. But it's literally just bending the shear. Like, I've never seen... I mean, I have seen that actually just, like, once or twice, but I've never seen it do it that bad. It's definitely moving a lot faster than 110 miles per hour, and the pressure is extremely low. The minimum... Such pressure 950. 180. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be a pretty bad one, guys. This is probably gonna be way worse than Hurricane Beryl, and they even said that this could potentially be worse than Hurricane Wilma, and I will show you that. Back in 2005. Can't exactly remember which month it was in. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I can't remember. October, September, August, July, June, May. No, that won't make any sense. Let me just skip. It's always weird because the Atlantic is always so quiet for a little bit. It's kind of annoying. I'm still not seeing much. Oh, this is not it either, but that's Emily. Emily wasn't even as strong as the one that we're dealing with right now. We've already looked at those. I'm pretty sure it's the 17th. I'm not mistaken. No, it was not. Okay. Yeah, this was a very weird hurricane for some reason. Oh, this is Hurricane Katrina. Wait a sec. October? Hold on. Ah, here we go. Wilma. 185 mile per hour winds with 182 millibars. Hold on. What? Oh gosh. What is the lowest pressure in a hurricane? Yes. 182 millibars. Okay, so this one right now is fairly close. Wait a second, that was Wilma. Yep. Hurricane Wilma will do it, apparently. So yeah, Hurricane Wilma is actually holding the record of the lowest pressure, which is honestly kind of surprising. Even okay, so I can kind of tell now that I'm looking at Wilma. You can see how big Wilma is. It's huge, but there's no eye to it. It's so strong that there's no eye. And I mean, there kind of is. It's right there. You can like barely see it. It's kind of wrapped around like that. The eye is like right here. But yeah, this is Hurricane Wilma, and then you look at Hurricane Wilma, and you can see that it's obviously very strong. And then you go to now, and it looks similar, and it doesn't have an eye. No, sorry, that was a few hours ago. And it doesn't have an eye either, but it is a bit smaller than the other one. So, I personally think this is probably going to be the second or third lowest pressure and strongest hurricane ever. Actually, what? Hang on. What is the highest wind speed in a hurricane? Why isn't it just telling me? Oh. It's... Guys, Hurricane Milton actually might be one of the strong... never mind. Oh, yeah, it might be one of the strongest ones. I think... I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Because they're saying that Hurricane Milton is probably the second strongest. Oh, man. What is the highest wind speed in a hurricane ever recorded in a hurricane? Let's see. More news. 175. Nope. It's literally just talking about Milton, guys. Milton quite literally will probably be the first or second strongest hurricane. Maybe not as U.S. landfall, but Mexico in general. Like, in general is pretty strong. It's a very strong and low-pressured storm, and the pressure could continuously drop, depending. But if y'all have any questions, please let me know. But yeah, this is probably going to be one of the strongest hurricanes. It is definitely the second lowest millibar pressure that I've ever seen personally. This is probably the second strongest hurricane ever in the Atlantic Ocean. And every time I try to search up strongest hurricane, for some reason it keeps showing up Wilma, and Wilma actually is the strongest hurricane, but for some reason it doesn't even show that. It shows this one, Milton. I don't know why. It's extremely confusing. It's just kind of weird. And I can't find an exact thing about it because I can't find the strongest hurricane winds, because all it shows is Hurricane Milton, which is the one that we're looking at right now. Yeah, if y'all are enjoying the stream, please like and subscribe, just so y'all can be updated on hurricanes and severe weather. I do a lot of different things, but we're not going to explain that right now. We're going to do that a different day because Cat 5 hurricane on the hands. We're going to be looking at a little bit more satellite imagery. So this is what it's still looking like. It hasn't changed really much. But yeah, that'll be the end of this live stream. There's not too much I can talk about at the moment. And